guys, welcome back to the channel. James McPhee here. So I've been down with the flu, some sort of virus for the last 5 days, so I haven't left the house in that time. I haven't done trainings for about 6 days. Again, I started getting really achy and flu-y. I shouldn't have trained initially, but thought I'll pass in a few days because I could feel it coming on, but nope. So during that session I got really achy joints, muscles were already hurting that I wasn't even using, and then everything just felt heavy and hard to do, and then literally that evening it all went downhill during the night. But hopefully I'm over that now. I'm going to attempt to train today. So I've missed a week, so that puts me on my, rather than just repeat last week, I'm going to carry on into the final week of the second block. So sort of like a mini deload anyway. So all being well, by Friday or Saturday I'll be 100% and able to push those final AMRAPs. And then of course it will be Christmas weekend, so I'll be spending that recovering and refueling for the final block, because then that puts me just a little over 5 weeks out for my competition. But anyway, as it is a Monday morning, I'm going to finish my coffee while I have my meeting with work. Again, we are launching a 5-week fat loss kickstart challenge, so if you want to get involved, drop me a message on Instagram and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Again, this is going to be an in-person one, so if you're in Liverpool, get involved, or if you want to work with us online, then get in touch. But yeah, let's get into that meeting.
The next day.
So it was actually the next day. I was going to go and train yesterday, but just before that clip I had been for a 20-30 minute walk, first time leaving the house in 5 or 6 days, and I just felt awful again. So I spent another day on this couch just feeling sorry for myself, playing some FIFA, watching some more films, and yeah, so I spent the day on the couch again. But I'm feeling a lot better today, and obviously I'm back in work today, back coaching, so looking forward to that. And I will definitely be training today, but taking it easier. As I mentioned before, it is a deload week in the second block, so nothing too crazy, but I might tweak it slightly, but I can tell you about that when I'm in the session in the gym. But yeah, I've got my second coffee in the morning, got my protein oats with peanut butter, Nutella and maple syrup. Again, keeping it festive and getting those extra calories in at the minute, because obviously I've not been eating too much over the last couple of days. Been just eating what I can, probably getting about 2,500 calories, but I need at least 3, if not 3.5. So weight's down a little bit, but doing what I can to gain it back on. Obviously it's Christmas this weekend, so I'll be eating my fill there, and then it will be just over 4 weeks out from comp. So it's currently the 20th, and I could be on the 20th of January, so again, not long, 5 weeks to go. So I need to get back into training as soon as I can. Obviously I'm not going to push it too much, see what I can do today, and then, as I said, end of the week will be the AMRAP test, but I'm not going to push myself too much on that, just do what I can, and then start fresh next Monday on the third and final block of the programme. Okay, so I'm having some caffeine before training because I can feel the espresso starting to wear off. In here is the dregs of some pump which I'm waiting to be delivered. It said 5 to 7 business days, but it's already been 10 days, so we need to contact them. 1 scoop of Gamer, and then just again finish off some more Ghost Legends, which I'm still waiting for that restock, but that should get me through this session. So let's head to the gym. Yeah, I won't be long. gym. Not as cold as last week, which is a big bonus. Last week it was, what, -6, -2 at times. Whereas now it is about 4 degrees, so nice and warm compared to last week. So I have an hour and 50 minutes to get all my trainings in, get the whole session in. So start off with bench again. It's asking for 5x5 at I think 107 or 112. Let me just double check. So session 1 hour only, 5 sets of 5 at 112, 3 sets of 3 at 175 on deadlift. But I may change those once I get to that weight or get around that weight, depending on how I feel. So, time to get warm. So we're currently at 105 kilos, which is the weight I normally do before 112.5, which is the weight I take for my working sets. But I'm going to see how this set goes, whether or not I make that jump up, or whether or not I keep this weight for those sets throughout. So let's see how this moves. Just as I thought, that felt heavy as fuck. So I'm probably going to do that weight again, but I'm only going to go for 2 more sets, so 3 sets of 5 rather than the prescribed 5x5, because I don't want to ruin myself for the test in the week. Also, my first time training in 7 days, being in quite a large deficit each day, so it is what it is. The main thing is I'm back training and I've lost too much strength, just to get those calories in over the next couple of days, and all should be well. I should be back on progress. Couple of minutes rest, then on to set 2. Here goes set 2. Surprisingly, I felt like a much better set. Maybe we should rest a bit longer, or I just felt like in a much better position. I was engaging back with more, but uno más, and then onto the deadlifts. And here goes the 3rd and final set of the day. I'm already feeling a bit tired in the chest and arms, but it is what it is. Let's get this set done with, and then we can move on. Oh, I hate getting ill. I just feel so weak. But that is bench finished. I'll do some deadlifts. Oh, I got 5 minutes between those. So you hadn't guessed by already, I am starting to use the deadlift bar. Obviously the federation I compete in allows to use a deadlift bar. And if you haven't used one before, it is a slightly longer bar, slightly thinner in diameter, and so the thickness is thinner. It's a lot more whippier, so it allows a bit more bend. Again, that bend helps the weight off the floor, which gives you a slight advantage if that is your weak area, but also it makes the deadlift just a bit more fun because you can usually lift a bit more weight. But as I'm competing with this bar, I've decided now to start bringing it back into my training. So again, 165, 10 kilos off what I was supposed to be doing on the program. So again, 3 threes of this, now it's some very light accessory work. But let's see how this first set moves. Moved better than expected, but still not great. I felt like my head was going to explode because it's still all blocked up and silenced and what have you. If you can't tell by the way my voice sounds, but 2 more sets. So we are onto the last set of deadlifts. But yeah, as I always say, I'm always playing around with that belt position, and today lower down seems to be doing quite well, so over my belly button and lower back. So again, still just playing about each session, which is rather frustrating. I haven't found a position where it feels right, but
that's what she said.
It is what it is. Last set of deadlifts, and then one set close to finishing the session. And it's done. That was the fun stuff. And that is the first post-illness session done. Again, in the past, I would have been frustrated with myself when I tried to go straight in where I left off and not hit what I wanted, and been loading myself and pushed even harder, making myself recover even harder before I train again. But today I actually listened to my body, trained smart for once, which I'm finally started doing at my age. The amount of years I've been training, I should be good at it by now. So yeah, just 2 less sets on the bench with a lighter weight. Same set reps on the deadlift, again with lighter weight, and then the accessory work, which I might put on the screen over there. So it's just 2 sets of 12 on the hip thrust, 2 sets of 20 in the chest supported rows, and then 2 sets of 20 on the walking lunges. Finish with some light core work of just dead bugs and some pull off press. And now it's time to eat some food and get ready to coach the evening. Speaking of illnesses, again, the rule of thumb is anything from the neck up, you're sort of okay to train. Anything with the neck down, give it a day or 2. But if you're not 100% sure you're feeling your best, just rest, because you're going to make yourself worse. Like last Tuesday, I shouldn't have trained because I could start feeling myself coming down, but I thought, oh no, it'll be fine. But get to that evening, we'll get to the end of that session, and joints are already achy, muscles are aching, and then by the evening I was just fever, shakes. It was hitting me really bad. So if you're feeling ill, just give it a day, take what you can if you need to, some paracetamol, whatever. I'm not a doctor, but disclaimer, I'm not a doctor. That's what I did. Just took some Lemsips, chilled for, I think I spent like 5 days on the couch before I even left the house. But it's done me good, and taking an extra day. Yesterday I was going to train, but didn't. Took an extra day, and now I'm feeling so much better for that. I was able to get actually a decent session in today. Anyways, time for some food. I'm going to finish it there. Hopefully this has been a shorter vlog. We'll try and get them a bit shorter rather than the 3-minute ones. Some long, some short, but mainly aiming for some shorter ones. But as always, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.